All right. Hey guys, your girl, Michelle Mommy, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my face. If you've never seen my face before, this is what it is. It is nothing special, it's a face. I got two eyes. I got a nose that is like kind of patchy right now. We're just gonna point out the elephant in the room because I don't even know what that is. It's like whatever. It's just like skin that just won't come off, and I don't like peeling my face. Okay, but yeah, I got a mouth because that's how I talk to you guys usually. I have an ear because that's how I hear what you guys say back to me. What? I got eyes so I can read what you guys say to me, and I have a lovely, lovely, schmovely computer. Oh, I can't change the orientation. Okay. And I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background, but Babe just pulled up. His engine is just like, like I don't know if that makes sense. It might have been really weird. I'm sorry, but I'm updating my graphics driver today because I want to start my very own Iron Edge, and this is something that entailed with it because like I wasn't able to use Shadow Play, and I don't know why I wasn't able to use Shadow Play because it should have been working. However, it wasn't, and agreed to install and continue. I'm gonna fix it this way. Hey, baby. You wanna be on the stream? No, of course not. Look sleepy. Okay, so I'm uploading, and I don't know if there's anything important for you guys to see on there, but I don't kind of want to show everything either. So we're going to go ahead and use the custom installation. Hit next. I want a clean install. Now, I'm not sure if any of you guys have an NVIDIA what is it called? Graphics card, but certain updates are not stable for The Sims 3 now. I don't know why. Certain things aren't even stable for The Sims 4, and I don't know why. But what I do know is that I couldn't use Shadow Play no anymore, and when I kind of Googled it, it said that I might have, because I definitely did update my NVIDIA experience the first time that it didn't work, and then it started working again, and then it didn't work anymore. So they kind of said that if you update, if you up, what did they say? What did they say? Oh, if you update experience more than you update your driver, there there may be some issues with that. I don't have a current version of anything right now, so we're going to do like a complete fresh install. And then they said that this was something that you could possibly do to kind of fix that. You see my baby picture? My baby picture, my graduation picture. I'm not doing a full, like, anything, but that's what's behind me. However, what was I saying? Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, so I'm going to sit here and try to update it because, like I said, I'm all over the place. Like, because, guys, me holding this camera is, like, dead. Okay? You hear me? It's dead. So, if the video's a little shaky from here on out, or if you can't fully hear me, see if I can help out with that. Okay, so because I wanted to make sure that my speaker wasn't being covered and or my microphone, and I'm not really sure where the microphone is per se on this new iPhone. But yeah, ignore all the little tribal essence thing I got going on. I look like Asian doll. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have NVIDIA. I guess it's like a sit and chat with me. I don't know if you have NVIDIA, but certain things just don't work. I remember I updated it one time. When I first updated my graphics card, and I was new to changing graphics card. Like, it's the first graphics card I ever bought. Okay, is it now? Yeah, it is. It's my first ever graphics card, and when I updated the drivers, like I said, certain drivers were not made for The Sims 3. Like, nothing's made for The Sims 3 because The Sims 3 is an outdated game at this point, but some of them would like not work with The Sims 3 and it would cause it to crash and things like that. But I think my eyebrows is they vicious. They real vicious right now. We're not even gonna talk about it. But yeah, but I think I found a solution. I think somebody said that they actually had that problem as well. And they fixed it with not with the phone falling like that. Goodness gracious. And I'm on my portable desk, so bear with me, guys. I'm not on my actual computer desk right now. But they said if you just turn on auto sync in your options, that it might work. But it's finally done downloading, so let me go ahead and show you guys what I did. Okay, so NVIDIA installer has finished. This is the GeForce Experience version 3.10.095, which means I am officially updating. Let me grab my handy dandy notebook. I'm updating from version, whatever that is, 23, 21. That ain't the same thing. We'll see. We'll see. But I know it's kind of blurry right now. So we have everything new. Everything is installed. I'm going to go ahead and launch it. And we'll figure out where we're going from here. Let me show you guys, in case maybe you have ever seen NVIDIA GeForce Experience. This is because I've gotten this question a few times, and feel free to ask a few more. It's cool. Hey, Sophie, welcome to the stream. So I don't believe that I can actually like chat with you guys, but hey, welcome to the stream. I use GeForce Experience to stream. It has, at first I didn't know what this was and I didn't know how to use it, but I kind of just figured it out this year due to another amazing YouTuber. So these are the options that you get. You have to sign in with something, whether you have an NVIDIA Google account, which we all have if you have a YouTube. You can log in with Facebook, web chat, or QQ. What the heck is a QQ? Because that's different. I don't think that was there. WeChat or QQ. But that might have been why it stopped working. It wasn't updated to the fullest extent of the law or something. But yeah. Let's see. I didn't want you guys to, see my information. So put you down right there. And why can't I log in? My hair is just, like I said, guys, I like a mess. So we're not in the business of judging anybody. It's okay. I'm over here trying to figure out why my keyboard kind of went all wonky on me. These nails, bruh. Typing on these things. Horrible. Horrible, okay? At Gmail. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to flash you or anything. But yeah. Um, was that the right password? Like, guys, I have so many different accounts that it's kind of hard to remember passwords sometimes. But let me show you guys that boost. This is what it does. It keeps your games optimized automatically if you want. I don't play any new games on the computer. I literally, fun fact, I hate computer games. I absolutely hate computer games. I like online games on the computer, and I like The Sims or like some time management games that you can only play on the computer. Like, but when it comes to console games, like when something comes out as a console game or it's preferred to be a console game, then I like those on the console, like not on the computer. But like say Call of Duty. Call of Duty, I have that, but I don't want it on the computer because the everything's just too different, you know? You yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I'm making all these crazy faces like okay, let me share some more of this. Share your greatest gaming moments. Open GeForce Experience in-game to use Shadowplay. You can allegedly, you can easily record videos, take screenshots, play cooperatively, and broadcast while you game. AKA, you can record, take pictures, play with somebody else, and stream. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and update all of this. 3 games found, which is Minecraft, Sims 3, and The Sims 4. Those are my only computer games. Those will probably continue to be my only computer games because, like, let's just keep it real here. So I'm gonna put this back down, and what am I doing now? Okay, I have to open up Origin. That's why I put the phone down. I have to open up Origin because I downloaded. I don't know if you guys know Annie and I Sims, but she is an amazing simmer who first caught my eye with her mods on Mod the Sims. She has the Savvier Sellers mod, which comes in handy if you have Midnight Hollow or the Savvy Sellers collection from the store, from the baker, I think. Also, she creates like the no shop from the fridge mod, a couple other mods, but what this video is about, for the most part, is like her Iron Edge. I don't ever saw her Iron Edge video. She's on like round 6 now. And it started off at round 1. And what she did is basically she went into a world and took out all of the base game rabbit holes and kind of just like replaced them with Zerbu's career mod, which is technically, I guess, what I'm going to be using. But this is my version of Iron Edge. So let me see if I can get the Sims 3 launcher to pop up, because I really, really think, okay, so don't quote me on this. Hey, Legit Kitty, welcome to the stream, boo. How are you? I guess my little Dunkin' Donuts cup. Like, this is how much I love coffee. It's like stainless steel. It has coffee on that side, sorry. It's like stainless steel, and it says like Dunkin' at the top. There's my lip gloss and stuff like that. Just got back from college. Oh, girl, how was class? I don't start my final classes until January, so I know the feeling, okay? I'm good, though. Thanks for asking. Trying to get this video live stream thingamabob together. It was very boring. Class is always boring. You just sit there looking at a board or a projector or just somebody talking, so I feel your pain. 1 year left and I'm done, okay? And I'm trying to get this stream together to try and, or a sculpture of Donald Trump. Oh goodness. Yeah, that would make class super boring. I don't know if you have ever watched Annie Sims Iron Edge or Midsummer, because I don't know which one she started with, but she might have started with Midsummer with 2000, with The Sims 2, or she started with Iron Edge with The Sims 3. But when I tell you, this girl keeps me humble, and I don't even think she knows this, because, she's pretty popular. She is a modder. She's had mods recognized on Mod The Sims, and she has her own section on NRES Wikipedia page. Wiki page. So I like I said, she keeps me humble. Like, basically, I just realized that from the start of The Sims 3, like when The Sims 3 came out in 2009, I think. Sims 3 came out in 2009? I feel like it's so long ago. But when The Sims 3 came out, she started her legacy. And right now, years and years and years after the legacy has come out, and Sims 3 and The Sims 4 and all of that stuff, she's on level 8, well, generation 8 of her legacy. And what else is she gonna do? And like when she's done, I don't even know. Like, I haven't played a family for 8 generations ever. Like on The Sims 3, I'm only on my 3rd generation, and my 3rd generation is a child at this point. So, girl, I'm telling you, that is inspiration. Like, I can't, like, I'm gonna create another family today. Like, so it's just unfathoming. I don't know what that word is that I'm trying to use, but yeah, I'm goals, okay? Talk about sim goals. Those are sim goals. And so I don't have a welcome screen right now. I'm just trying to make sure I have all of my I think her world needs any certain expansion pack, but I do think we need some you control them. Right? Like, oh God, not you again. Just let me be on autonomous, okay? Just get out of here. Let story progression handle me. Like, I know a couple of my sim families have had to be like that, especially when I pause them every 5 seconds. All right, so the only packs that I'm going to be playing with outside of custom content are Ambitions, Fastlane, because I like the cars and I don't know. Generations into the Future, Island Paradise, like Night Pack. Well, actually, I'm going to be playing with every single expansion pack. I just won't be playing with all of the stuff packs. The only stuff pack I'm putting in is Fastlane, and I'm going to see if that works with her world, because I really wanted to play base game and try it out, because I know for a fact that if I just play my computer on a profile with no CC and no, yeah, I have hold on, with no CC or no story content and just the base game and Zerbu's career mod, I could do that, like hands down. But I would have to build all of those lots and stuff, and I ain't got it for you. So what I did is I found a little thread that that has lots for this like exact thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I have every single expansion pack, okay? When it comes to The Sims 3, and I have at least 75% of the store because I didn't get a lot of build mode items. So this right here, yeah, so those are the expansion packs I'm playing with, and these are all the packs that I will not be playing with because I don't even feel like having that stuff load up quickly. So yeah, let's go ahead and all right, I'm going to go over my checklist in my head, so don't judge me or anything. But I've updated my graphics card. Check. I've updated experience. All right, I'll be here when you get back. Take your time. I've updated my experience. I've restarted Sims 3. I have all of my mods, the worlds that's necessary. So I think I'm pretty good. And I'm actually, shout out to her, because the world that we're going to be playing is in her Iron Edge. And bro, you don't even know. I don't know what comes with it, as I don't have a save file. She didn't upload a save file, of course, probably because of like the CC that she uses, because she has like a lot of CC from the Sims resource and things like that. So, oh, I almost forgot. I'm so glad I clicked this thing right here. So all of my homie G biscuits that may possibly have an NVIDIA graphics card, this right here is a lifesaver. If it doesn't pop up, you have a problem. Because before I uploaded, do I have my welcome? My welcome screen is completely black, so I kind of don't like that. But I can definitely live with it compared to the alternative, which is a clean install. I didn't necessarily want that running in the tray. What? Okay, right here. I am on version 38831 on the GeForce GTX 750 Ti. No, I'm not in, no, I don't have a 900 series like all of the other more popular YouTubers. They usually have like the 990, 980, 1080. Bruh, I was balling on a budget and I got this for like $100. Okay. Like $100. And after like everything I had to do, because I had to send it back in because they gave me a faulty one and stuff like that. After everything, I think I spent $120 on this graphics card. So of course I'm gonna update it, when God blesses me and shows me that I should. But as of now, it's not necessary. But we are gonna go into manage our settings, because I did a clean install, so none of my settings are back. And I think, do I want to do program settings or global? I'm not sure, but I'm going to do global because I think it'll change it for The Sims automatically. But if you don't want to change your regular settings and you only want to change your program settings, which will be linked to the program you want it to use. So if you wanted to change stuff for Adobe, I don't. I can change stuff for any of this crap, but you know, just gonna go to global, and I'm gonna show you that we do for the power management mode. Optimal power is good. It has the little NVIDIA thing, but you can also prefer maximum performance if you want, because I'm on the desktop, and the desktop is plugged in, so I don't have to worry about battery and anything draining it. So if you're on the laptop, you should go for adaptive or optimum. But if you are on a desktop, you can prefer maximum performance, because you know you're plugged in. You don't have to worry about lag when it comes to that. And let me see here. I'm so sorry about the shakiness, because it's like in my other hand, which is like on my knee, and like, yeah. What else do you want to change? You want to change the virtual sync. Here we go. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking. You have to do your virtual sync. You don't want to use the 3D application setting, even though that is what is recommended. No, because Sims 3 cannot be trusted. What you should do is either choose on or adaptive. So I'm going to go for adaptive because I think that helped me more. And there are some other things that you can change on this that some simmers, swear by and whatever. But I know for a fact that if you do the wrong thing here, your game can crash, you can break it. It's easy because you can just hit this and restore the defaults. But you go around touching too much stuff, it's just not going to work for you. Yeah, virtual sync, and it kind of shows you what it is. Virtual sync is a collection of settings that control the GPU render rate of interface to the refresh rate of a monitor. Okay. So, and you can go ahead and take your time and click on each individual one, because it lists what the ones are for. So, like, adaptive limits the GPU render, which is similar to VSync on, but why am I looking at it through I was looking at it through my phone on the computer, like the computer isn't in front of me. Yeah, adaptive limits the GPU similar to VSync on. If it drops below, okay, I'm going to use on because I don't want tearing at all. And it says it limits the GPU render to max refresh rate of your display, which if you have a high-end display, your max refresh rate is 60 hertz, I think. And it avoids tearing. Tearing is if, like, when I found this. Let me turn this around. That one was vicious. I found this out after I updated my card, and I started getting the blue screen of death, the pink screen of death, the green screen of death, white, black, purple, multicolored. It was popping. Screens of death everywhere. And it was because of the way I had it set up. It was exceeding my refresh rate, which was only 60. And I think when that exact graphics card came from the factory, whichever, oh, goodness gracious, everywhere. whichever whichever diagnostics were run on it previously, I guess I couldn't change the factory settings of it. It was deflect. It was wrong. They had to send me another one. They had to send it to me twice. So on that, I really wouldn't recommend it. But I really haven't had any problems since getting an actual good graphics card. Cause guys, when I tell you, like, I went to store to get different cords, different adapters, because it didn't have a VGA adapter. It had a DisplayPort adapter. So I had to go get, even though it came with one, they were saying that one might not have been powerful enough. So I was like, look, I have a 2 terabyte hard drive. I have more than enough space. My power supply is Gucci. Like, I don't understand where all of these things were coming from. But yeah, that's what happened. So I changed my settings, and now I'm finally going to hit play. So you guys know when you hit play, your launcher definitely just disappears. If you see this, this is like my little, I have sticky notes on every single profile on my thing, because that kind of lets me know which saves I was playing, or I was playing on here. So I had telenovela. They started off here. Oh, look, the whole screen. This is how my Sims starts up too. Let me just go ahead and show you. Like, it starts with that big old white box in the way. And it takes forever. And I'm glad you guys are here, because this is legit why, if I'm streaming and it crashes on me and I'm playing The Sims 3, why I will not feel like starting again. Because, matter of fact, let me not be rude. Hey, to whoever is in the stream right now. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Now I'm back to the computer. You can see my little headphones just hanging. That's how I record, like, on my portable desk. But you see, this is still loading. This goes through for about, this can, like, do this from anywhere between 2 and possibly 5 minutes, nothing less. I think this comes when you put in the no intro and the build sparkles mod that comes with the mods folder. So you can see my frame rate is a steady 60 at the bottom. My widescreen modes out the note earlier, so you're gonna see the intro for about 3 seconds until I skip past it. Like, I haven't seen this intro in years. I remember the first time I took that mod out, I was like, I sat here and watched it. I'll show you guys, because I know a lot of you guys haven't seen this trailer either. And this is usually what I used to do when I wanted to inspire myself to play. I was like, I don't play with patterns enough. I don't play with anything enough. I just need to fully explore the game. And it's like a little humble mechanism. This is what you do. You look at the basics of The Sims 3 and just realize, like, dang, you can do a lot. Then you think about the expansion packs and the mods that you have in, and then you just get really excited. Like, I've never had somebody go to the graveyard to visit their husband and sit down and talk with him on a bench. Like, no, I've never. I've barely gotten into more than 3 generations. So, I don't think that's going to happen today. But look at this. Look at this, Marky. Do you know what this means? That means that I have to close the game down again and wait for it to restart again, because right now it's telling me that only the base game is installed. So if I wasn't paying attention to notice that, and I wind up clicking the world or whatever, it would just crash automatically. I can tell by how big it is on my screen. I have to update my graphics. Hopefully, I don't have to update my graphics card. I will be like, if this thing doesn't recognize my graphics card, you know how mad I would be. Okay. So this is like my testing save. This is where I'm testing new worlds that I want to do for world reviews or different things that I want to try without impacting the saves that have my actual LPs in it. Well, in them. And this is Green Forest. That is the newest world by Degar Sims. It's really small. It's really plain. It would actually be good for Iron Edge, and that's what kind of made me think about it. But these are all the worlds that I have installed. I have Sunset Valley. Mind you, none of the expansion worlds are up because they think I don't have it. But I do. So I have Alona Islands, version 4, Aurora Skies, Barnacle Bay, Cape Garner Islands, Evansdale County, Everything Island 2, Gray Meadow, Hidden Springs, Iron Edge. So freaking excited to see that. Legacy Island 3, Lunar Lakes, Mayfield Springs, Meadow Glen, Midnight Hollow, Monte Vista, Queenstown, Riverview, Roaring Heights, Central St. Clair, St. Valley. Oh my goodness, I have a lot. Okay, so I'm kind of actually glad that I had to do this because I was going to take out those worlds, but I'm going to just leave it. So go ahead. I'm going to show you guys my options. This is everything that I do. Of course, I play on full screen. I'm going to go to 1920 1080p. You can leave it on default because I have adaptive sync on, so it won't go beyond my default, but 60 is the maximum, 60 hertz. I definitely like my draw distance not at high. Medium is good. Low, I can't work with. High tends to lag my computer. Medium is good. High detail lots. I tend to leave that as low as possible as well. But I did notice, I won't hold you, that a lot of simmers say if you leave this down low, and so does the game, it says adjust the number of nearby lots that render at high detail. Higher settings may negatively impact game performance. But I've kind of actually noticed that if you have it on 1 and you're in a neighborhood that has 6 other houses around you, every time you turn your camera, it's going to only focus on your lot or the lot right next to you, but it's going to keep changing those lots versus it's stuttering a little bit at the beginning. And say if you got 4, it'll load those 4, and if you only have 4 houses around you, then those 4 houses will be completely loaded at all times. Like, of course, it lags a little if you're going through the town and you're passing 4, 5, 6 places at once, but I suggest a good 4 or 3 for your high detail lots. I'm going to do 4 because I think Iron Edge is a little bit bigger. And sim detail, very high. Well, I'm not playing with that skin right now, so I'm going to do high. There is a difference, and I do see the difference in my Sims. I want to see if I notice a difference in my gameplay if I have that on a little bit lower. But I can't do anything lower than high because your Sims won't look right, especially if you use a lot of CC. Reflection quality, mirrors only. I love to have like mirrors in my game, especially when my Sims take selfies, things like that. I don't think I'm gonna need it here, so I'm gonna turn it off. Edge smoothing, I need it. I'm sorry, but I can usually work with it on low or medium. So I don't know. I'd rather go too high than too low. Visual effects on high. I keep that on high. That's the tree, the leaves, the grass, blah, 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 Sims, stuff like that. Lighting and shadows. I have a lighting mod in, so I like to leave it on low. I have noticed that this is a big thing because if you think about it, The Sims 3 is an open world. Open world, everything has shadows. Like if you even notice, like in the background, the bistro tree shadows into the street. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that because my phone is kind of like not a computer, but just think about how many shadows are in your world at once, especially when the sun's going down and stuff like that. So I put that on low. The tree detail on medium. I really don't care about that. So those are those settings. Then you move on to sound because this is a big thing. The Sims 3 game is loud by default. I don't know if I ever played it this high. I don't know. But this is what I usually do. I take voices all the way down. Like that. Because if not, they start to echo a little bit. Sound effects. I like my sound effects, especially if I'm playing regularly and not streaming. Music. I like literally take it down to the beginning and try to move it as little as possible. Like I moved it. It's not on off, but it looks low as crap. And that's what I need because we all know that the Sims 3 music can be very, very rude. I'm surprised that it's not on right now. Ambience. I kind of like that. That's like the birds chirping in the background, the cars going by, dogs in the neighborhood barking, babies, blah, blah, blah. So I usually keep that up a little bit more. General settings. Turn on age scrolling. I don't need shop mode. I don't need my lessons. I don't need memories. No, definitely do not want to reset. But I do want to do the inactive loading screen. That way when I start my next stream, hopefully it'll pop up how it's supposed to. And I don't think I need high free will. I'll put it on low free will for this because I'm trying to do Iron Edge and things like that. Keep me logged in. I'm not even logged in. Okay, it's cool. I'm coming back in. Oh, and I don't have anything enabled, so the other things that I usually change are not here. I'm looking like something's different. Okay, so go ahead and hit accept changes. Watch the magic work. I will accept these changes. Down your screen is a little bit lower. You can see more of the town in the background. This is how my screen should look. You know? Also, playing on your resolution, always check your resolution, you know, guys, because it makes a difference. It does. If you play on the wrong resolution, your game will, like, run a little bit lower. If you try to play on the whole other different solution, it just, Also, for those of you who go through moments like me where it takes forever to load a game or something, or even the launcher itself takes a good 5 minutes to load. You got to be kidding me. So when I'm up here and I know I have to close it out and start it back up, I go to open launcher from the game because usually I just hit my button right there and close everything. I'll pull up Task Manager. Pull up Task Manager and end The Sims 3 completely. Also, if you see these are my graphic rules and the video cards for the graphics. These are the regular ones. I have the updated, well, not updated, technically. Let me go ahead and close down The Sims 3. I'm going to close that down and see if I can pull up my documents. Hold on. Look at her. Run, Forrest, run. even know what disc is, but that thing is always high. Can somebody let me know what that is? Okay, so if you go to my documents, you'll see I have something right here. Graphics cards, graphics rules. Those are for The Sims 3, and these have my specified parameters in them. Like, it has my graphics card information and things like that. That way, when I do get the notification, because I do update a lot, sometimes I don't know, guys. Sometimes you get caught up, and next thing you know, you got to do a fresh install or something like that. And you have to change graphics rules, and then you have to look that up and figure out how to do that all over again. But let me tell you something right now, shawty. It ain't that deep. It is not that deep. Just save a copy to your documents, because if you try to save as, it is going to copy. You don't, they always say make a backup. You don't need no backup, okay? Because every single time that you need a fresh install, it's going to give you the new graphics card, graphics rules, all over again. So what I would say, make a backup of this, because I had to do this like 10 times before I realized that, okay, let me just save a copy of this to my documents. All right, so I did that and closed the task manager again. Let me switch this over to you all, because we're back to my thingamabob. Let's go to expansions and stuff now. I want to play with ambitions. I want to play with everything. Okay. Well, all of my expansion packs. Island Paradise. I want to go swimming and stuff like that. And this is how I remember what's going on. Like, okay, if I want a profession or if I want certain things that came with it, I'm going to need that. Sims 3 Generations. Gonna need that. Fast lane stuff. I think I'm gonna leave that out for now. I do want into the future. I don't. Now, I'm trying to remember why I like Into the Future so much now. Oh, look at my little highlight popping. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna need Into the Future for Iron Edge. Yes, I am. Because I downloaded the Observatory Rabbit Hole. So if I want somebody to be an observatory, so like a scientist or something like that, that's why I need it. Island Paradise. I need Island Paradise. Like, come on, I need the water. I need the bathing suits. I need the mermaids. You know, I don't really need the mermaids, but I want the mermaids. I want the kelp. I want all of that. I'm gonna switch over. I definitely need late night if we're not going out clubbing and stuff. Like, come on now. I don't need Master Suite stuff. I don't need movie stuff. I usually love movie stuff for the one reason. You know what? I might put it in. Because that one might actually be necessary. Because they have an outhouse. Like, they have an all-in-one bathroom. Like, beforehand, all-in-ones only came with... When did all-in-ones first appear? Seasons? No, Island Paradise. Island Paradise is when you first got your all-in-one, but you got one in movie stuff too that looks like an outhouse. And the first family I'm going to create is going to be a cooking family, because the first thing you need to supply your world with is some food, right? So I'm going to have like my produce family. So like the dad's going to be a fisherman, the mom's going to be a gardener. So that they can supply fresh food and produce for the world. Then I'm going to have somebody that focuses on being a chef and whatnot. So I don't need outdoor living. I do need pets, because somebody's going to have to have a pet. Showtime. Showtime, the main thing that reminds me of what I need out of Showtime, because I don't play the magician or the singer or Acrobat. You know, I don't really play those all the time, but I do like the portable MP3 player. I like the ride the bull thing. I like the skeet ball. So Supernatural, we all know I love Supernatural because of the food as well as seasons. Seasons, you need seasons. Like no Sims 3 game. I'm talking to EA right now because y'all went ahead and did pets, but you left seasons out to dry. So let me go ahead and tell you, no Sims 3 game is complete, or no Sims game is complete without seasons. Sims 2 wasn't complete until it had seasons. I can play with a lot of stuff, but I can't play without seasons now. I can play without a lot of packs. Can't play without seasons, okay? I need Snowball Fight. I need Untanning. Told I was gonna be making these weird faces. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put in university life because come on now, I need the clothes nonetheless, and I have academics and I do homeworld universities and stuff like that. Somebody's gonna be a professor, blah, 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 blah. And you need world adventures because I don't know, you just always need world adventures, especially for like some of the mods I have in, like I have Traveler and stuff like that. So you need world adventures. Back around because I'm gonna end this episode at an hour. I mean, well, this video at an hour. So hopefully, within these next 7 minutes, or like 8 minutes, this thing will load up. So let's go ahead and I'm tripping over here. I just want to make sure that I have everything that I could like really need or want because I don't feel like doing this again. Well, if I don't have it, I don't need it, and it's just, wait, I do want to make sure that my food and stuff will pop up. Electronic arts, because I did all of this stuff yesterday. This is my Sims 3 folder. I should put some custom music in, but I'm not trying to get flagged. Mods, packages. So, like I said, that's the Green Forest one, and I have Annie's mods. The career mods, or like careers, because I download certain careers for my Sims. You know, like real estate agent, funeral director, IT career, baseball career, nursing career, pharmacist, socialite, web administrator. Like I want to have all of this stuff in my world. So I feel like I can delete both of these because I just don't need it. Like I like those. They are, what I just deleted was like some custom things, like soaps and stuff. Instead of buying a bubble bath, you can just have the bar of soap and take a bubble bath or something like that. But let's go. And I have the Zerbo Ultimate Career mods. And I have everything in here, like in the. Let me show you. Because my Sims 3 folder, I'm pretty proud of it. This is it. Out of all of the mods and stuff that I have, and this is all you see. I have a category for my world, whatever that was. Adult female, adult male, career, boy, girl, deco, food, furniture. Food is what I was supposed to be looking at. Food. Yeah, see, I don't see the CC loader. So I'm going to go here because it might be in my mods package. So I'm just going to do CC and see if it pops up. Yep, see, it's right here. Green vegetables. CC loader. Where is it? Open the file location. It's in the Green Forest because I know I had it, but it's in the Green Forest CC folder because the CC folder that came with the world. And I need to delete these freaking pictures. Like, why do I have? Oh yeah, they have like the Your kids don't have a curfew or anything like that. But this is going to take too long. I'm just going to go ahead and delete it because I don't need that. Also, go ahead and since this is a new save, a new file, I'm going to go ahead with the launcher already open. Go into Sims 3. Delete all of these. I'm going to delete my cast part cache, composite cache. All of these log exports. The script cache can go. All of those script errors can go. These two things can go, and I want to delete the social cast as well. Now, I keep the world cache. I keep the thumbnails. Those aren't a terrible amount of pictures, so I won't delete those really. Here you saved Sims. As you can see, I got Ariana Grande, Chris Brown, Sierra, Branch, Kareem, Donnie, Drake, Eminem, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, Sunny Daniels. I have a lot of freaking saved Sims on this profile. No saved outfits, but you also want to go here to your DC backup. This is what I do. I group by type, and then it'll give you your packages. You select everything except for you go all the way down. Something should be at like 21 megabytes. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Like, because that's all the stuff I just downloaded. So, 19 megabytes. Okay. Which I think is actually correct. Then you go out and you delete everything except, I'll go ahead and delete 846 items. This helps your game a lot. So if you download a lot of CC, please check your DC backup because a lot of CC. Please check your DC backup because it'll fill up really quickly, especially if you like have the Sims resource and you download baskets and stuff. Yeah. So you have your CC merge file, which keeps all your store content in check. And you also want to go to your featured items. Now, this is another thing. You want to immediately go ahead and group by type. That's so easy because, like, all right, usually, first of all, I should have like over 1,000 items in this thing. So I can tell you for a fact some things are not in. So if you ever need to figure out which custom content isn't in, you can always come here. See, like I do have the chocolate fountain. I have the surfboard. I have Aurora Skies, Monte Vista, the Indian thingamabobber. So I do have that. I do have that. I do have that. I'm just trying to. Oh, I even have that in. Bow chicken wow wow. I have the chicken coop. I'm just trying to ensure that I have the things that I need. So I guess like I'm not seeing it. Like the bakery. All right, well, if it's not in, I will deal with that at a later date. I'm definitely not going to do it now because, boom. All right, but basically, you want to go ahead and select this at the top right here. It selects everything for you. So I have them all selected. I'm going to go ahead and hit delete. This will refill every. Hey, Legit Kitty, welcome back. That will help speed up your game. So make sure to go check that. You can check it every time you Every time you start your game up, every time you relax your game and stuff like that. So, like I said, let's see how long it takes for after I press play for it to pop up. Like all of that stuff, that wasn't necessarily meant to help with the launcher. The launcher is just, a bad eye. The launcher is like stranger danger. But as you can see, the little box is not there. It didn't pop up that way. And you can tell that my resolution is a lot different from the previous one by how small my little spinner is. And what makes the game faster is deleting your cache files like the the Sim Composite cache and your thumbnails. You can delete the DC backup if you download a lot of CC. Delete the stuff that builds up in there, as well as your featured items. Delete those, everything works out the way it's supposed to. Look at this. Just still loading. Like, oh, yeah. Because that one definitely did just fall. So, it just, cool. Let me know if it works for you. Like, the Maxis thing just popped up. And, oh, goodness, excuse my yawn. Like, for some reason, like, I swear hot coffee makes me tired. Like, so tired. So I'm looking at the intro now. I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to press any button. It skips. Let me show you guys the difference. I don't know if you remember, like, all right, the first time I loaded this up, it only said The Sims 3. Now, it says The Sims 3 Into the Future. It's loading up all of that stuff that it needed to. So you guys can, like, legit see. Like, I pressed play on the launcher 2 minutes ago. And right now, here is where I am. Okay. So, yes, girl, legit. I told you, this is in my everyday vocabulary. um, yeah. So I'm waiting for this to hurry on up. There you go. Last little bit of that. I feel like this is a helpful little 2-hour video. So that was only an hour, but okay. All right. So we have you are, girl. Yes. So we have Green Forest, and she has a dog. So cute. What else? What else do I want to do? I want to hit. Don't want to log in. I don't think the login features slow it down at all, but I do want to go ahead and go into my options real quick. Show you guys that all of the options that I set are still in play. But now I can go up here to my seasons and change up my seasons. So, like I said, I want this to be like Iron Edge. So I'm definitely gonna have the breathe shy. I'm gonna have to update like the years and everything. So I definitely want summer to be like 12 days. Maybe fall can be like 10. Winter can be like 10 because they are pretty annoying. And spring and can be like, I don't know. I don't want it to be 8. We gonna have to make it 13 days. That's really weird, but it's okay. Because the total year is 45 days. I kind of want it to be 40. So spring is a week. Summer is the longest because this is the first one you start off with. And I kind of want to ensure that these guys are like good to go. Set to single. I'm going to go to waxing crescents because I don't feel like dealing with zombies right now. And I'm going to tick off everything. because I'm going to opt out of the celebrity household system because I'm building this world. I want it to be set up the way I want it to be. So if there's going to be any fairies, witches, horses, werewolves, vampires, pets, or celebrities, I'm going to place them myself. All right. I don't use any of that stuff. So, and I just use default because I have it on a, I think I have it on one. So, but I don't think it really matters because my default and 60 are like the same thing. So, gonna go ahead. I hit default because you can see my frame rate 60 right now. Apply the changes. Go to new game. We're gonna go down to Iron Edge. I'm so excited. Let me just say thank you to Annie Sims for updating the original world that Iron Edge was based off of, and then for uploading your version of Iron Edge. Continue without logging in, but I am going to sit here and do this little thing. But I'm starting to upload at 66 minutes. So let's see if this will load before we get to 70 minutes. But my thing is that I was loading up pretty fast. I don't forgot what I was about to say. Guys, I legit just forgot what I was about to say. I don't even remember. But I'm excited. Oh yeah, she updated it. I'm not sure what's in store for me because I do have the other world, well, the other things downloaded because if this world is too big, that's another thing. I didn't want a super huge world because I just didn't want a super huge world. So if this world is bigger than what I kind of want, I'm just going to have to, end this and search for an empty world, probably using SS Vitlin's Tumblr. So, yeah, if this world is too big, but I don't think so. And I love this world. Like, seriously, guys, go watch Iron Edge. Now, be prepared. It is nothing, okay? Nothing. Like, now you guys can see the faces I make when I be like talking and stuff like that. Like, our faces are ridiculous. It's absolutely nothing like how most simmers play. My hair, we going through some things. We going through some things. It is messed up on me. Okay. So it had a minute to go, a minute and 2 seconds to spare. Here is Iron Edge, and you know what, guys? I legit think I'm gonna stop. Legit, kitty. You gotta stop me. I am going to enjoy this because I think there is an apartment over there. There's already a few houses for me to start with. And over here is, let me see. Like, I guess this is like the rural area. And I'm going to have my farmer sim live over here, probably across from the stylos because that's just like real cute. And I'm going to put some cats and dogs. Like at least a cat, maybe a dog, maybe a bugle, whatever they call it. Isn't bugles the chips? I don't know. But I'm gonna have some chickens. I'm gonna have like so she can have her own milk and stuff like that. Have a huge garden. I'm probably gonna use the Grandpa's Grove tractor because they're gonna be supplying the food for the whole world. They're gonna need a huge garden to plant every single ingredient, and I have the custom ingredients and everything too. So only thing I'm not sure is if these buildings are buildings. Let me see. Yeah, 70 minutes. I gotta end this thing. I'm gonna say I'm gonna hop into Edit Town. Exit the tutorial because I don't do tutorials. Boo. Whoa! Surprise! Like you couldn't have told me that there was this many lots in this world. Ooh. Like I might put a port there. You know, that's the beach. That's the beach. Like that's why I like it because I can have like all in one. Like what is this? Auto repair, the Bohemian dorm, the glass factory. I can probably like build up this area to like some clubs and things like that. But let me. That's what the next stream is going to be about. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys that's what I'm doing because I really want to. Like, I uploaded a quick, what was it called? Created some video of something that I did a while ago because I was freeing up some space because whenever I went to record on Fraps, because matter of fact, this is the moment of truth. Like if my experience is working because without that, how am I on the stream? Like I went to whatever because they just messed me up. But basically, Fraps, it would clearly it's time for me to, end this. So I'm gonna pick this up. Let me see if it works. Look at that. Look at that. That means I am ready to stream. So I'm gonna end this here. I want you guys to rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, all of that great stuff. I'm gonna end this talking nonsense video now. I might upload it. I might not. I might let it upload and then just